Hello everyone, my name is HKH191 and in today's video I'll be going over the major changes that I've done to the business redesign as part of the Quality of Life Update 2 Patch 2. For this update, the old stock system has been reworked to business crates. In this video I'll also be going over the new passive income generation as well at the end. So what are business crates anyways? Basically, the old stock system, originally developed in biker business as it was the first business created, was basically meant to be the business version of the stock market, where you would buy crates in the hopes that the value of your business crates would basically increase. So knowing that, let's go into our executive business, as I'll be showing it off in there as well as the passive income generation.
This place almost looks respectable, boss.
So the first thing you want to do is come over to your CEO computer and sit down. With the Quality of Life Update Patch 2, you'll notice two new menus. You'll notice passive income options and business crate options. I'll cover business crates first. If we go into business crates, you can see that the first two options are buy 10 and buy 1 business crate. So if we try to buy one, you can see that we're already full. This is because of the fact that at the moment our business cannot store anymore. So in order to store more, you either need to sell the ones you've already got or upgrade your business. So if we go into business upgrade options, we can into expand business, we can see how many we can store by hitting on update stats. As we can see, we can store 40. So let's upgrade the business to level 10. And this will cost you money. The more you upgrade your business, the higher the cost will be. The higher the level, the bigger the cost, basically. Now, if we see now, we should be on level 9. And as we can see, our max business crates has increased to 90. So if we go back to business crate options, we can now buy more. And now we're basically full. So with them bought, how does it increase? So if you go out of your office or business, you don't have to actually exit the interior. But all you have to do is you basically have to do other stuff or wait.
I'm here if you need me, boss.
By default, each business increases its value of its business crates every 3 days. This can be changed though by going into the business mods folder into business helper and going into the business helper INI. As we can see, the day's wait is set to 3. This values how many days it takes for your business crates to increase in value. So you can change that to 1 and above. But now I'm going to keep it as 3. Basically with each business, your business crates will have a maximum and minimum amount they can increase by. For executive business, by default, I think I've set for all businesses. I think that the minimum and maximum amount, for minimum I think it's 15,000 and maximum is 150,000. What you want to basically look for is everything under prices. These values indicate how much your business crates can increase by, and then business upgrade base price is basically the price per level, and then business increase gain is the price additional per level. So knowing that, so we've got 90 crates out of 90 crates, and the stock value is at 13.9 million. So let's wait a couple of days and see how much that increases by. Now, there is the chance that it could decrease. With the business crates, they have no fixed amount that they can increase by. So your business crates, theoretically, they could increase to over 100 million, but obviously not in one full go. And they can also go into the negatives. If this does happen, it's recommended just to sell up or you can see if they will go back into the positives, but you're basically losing money at that point. So let's pass a couple of days to see how it goes, how the business creates value changes. And I don't know why it took that long, but as we can see, we got a message saying the value of stock. I know that's just a typo at the moment, but the value of business credits has just decreased for all businesses. We go back into our executive office. We can see how much it increased or decreased by.
Anything you need, boss.
Now I only think it increased. I only think it ran once, so it should only increase by a maximum of around 150,000 or decrease by the same amount. We can go into business credit options and show business credit value. Okay. As we can see, it did increase quite a bit to 15.4 million. As I've covered that, let's go into passive income and I'll explain how that works. So passive income is brand new in the Quality of Life Update 2 and requires a bit of knowledge on how to use. So as you can see, my host budget is 3.5 million and I've already made some upgrades to each of the upgrades that I can. For each upgrade, so the asset management is basically how rare or how good of an item they'll source. For example, with cargo crates, a higher asset management will source more special cargo than a lower asset management. However, asset management does not count for business crates. For budget management, this is how much money your host will save per mission. So basically, if this is a higher value, say with business crates, each business crate is 100,000 cash. Your host will then save quite a bit of money, lowering the cost of each business crate down to around 15,000 or less. For security management, this is the chances of your host failing the mission or not. They can fail. And time management is how long your host will take to complete the mission. By default, the maximum time your host can take to complete a mission is 5 minutes. You can obviously change this by going to the business's main INI and scrolling down to passive income. Now, all of these values should auto-generate when you install the mod if you already have the businesses installed. As we can see, the mission time minimum seconds is 300. This is the minimum time. It's actually labeled wrong. Minimum should be maximum. This is the maximum time it'll take for your business crates for the passive income missions to complete. We can see that the mission fail chance has a default of 30%. This goes down when the higher the more levels you put into host security management. Now, you can't start missions on your own. Your host will automatically start them, and by default, your host will try to start a mission every 36 hours. But then again, your host may not start a mission every 36 hours. Now, if we go back to GTA, we can see that in executive business, there are 3 main sourcing assets. You've got business crates, cargo crates, and vehicles. Each business will have at least business crates, but some will have other assets that other businesses will not have, and some businesses will only have business crates. For example, cargo crates and vehicles are native to executive business, where after hours will have nightclub crates and smugglers run will have smugglers run crates respectively. Now, if you want to give your host a larger budget, you can go into passive income host budget and you can choose to deposit or withdraw. So I'm gonna deposit a bit of money into their account. So you can see I increased their budget to 4.2 million cash. This should allow our host to source more assets without having to fail a mission. Now, if a mission does fail, you'll be able to find the messages in here. As you can see already, a recent passive income mission failed due to insufficient space in your business's allocated space for business crates. So why is it saying that? It's because before I upgraded the business to level 9, our host ran a mission trying to source business crates, and because our stock was at 40 out of 40, it couldn't get any more room, and so it failed the mission. Other messages will appear as well, from completion messages as well in here to other reasons why a mission would fail, like insufficient space in your cargo warehouse, insufficient space in your vehicle warehouse, to insufficient money in your host's budget, and much more. If you want to source an asset, if you want to set the source asset that your host is sourcing, you can choose it here and set source asset. Right, if you want to put upgrades through to your passive income for your host, so your host is not failing missions, you can go into passive income upgrades and you can purchase these here. By default, each upgrade is $0 for the first level, then will increase by a base value that you can find in your main INI for each business. By default, each upgrade will have a base price preset by the mod, but you can change these. For example, the host time management default price is $800 per level. So all you have to do to upgrade is just to click on it, and the price will increase, and you'll lose a little bit of money, and you'll get a message saying that budget management upgraded to level 15. Thank you for watching, and please, if you need help, come to my Discord. I do not answer questions on my YouTube channel.